The graveyard, just outside town. According to a reliable source, apparently it's haunted. At night, at least.
Small Isle Cemetery. According to local legends, restless spirits arise from their burial place after sundown. Apparently there's a lady in white who appears in the mausoleum. Some say there's a headless soldier that wields a bloody saber sword. Spine-tingling stuff, but don't let it put you off. It's all superstition and ghost stories.
If there's one thing people love, it's ghost stories. But are you sure it's all fiction?
Well, they say even legends carry truth.
Mary Molly hands you both your drinks, getting one for herself as well.
Gulping down a swig of his drink, Bronson turns the topic over to Ghislaine's father.
Jorta, owner of Armored Saints. He's a reclusive man, mainly sticks to crafting and creating weapons. Beautiful things. I'd love for him to expand his talents, maybe jewelry, not to take away from his exceptional accomplishments and commitment, of course. But a superlative necklace or earrings will also be beneficial as extra items to sell aside from his blades.
Maybe a gold-plated necklace or bracelet?
Yes, definitely. And some rings, maybe.
I like the sound of that. Anyways, we're helping out Ghislaine, trying to find her father. Have you seen him recently? Has he been acting strange? Anything peculiar?
No, I haven't. Last time I saw him was nearly a week ago. He looked pale and depressed, bless his soul. I think it was because he lost someone near and dear to him. He drank a few rounds of ale and then left.
Was there anything off with Jorta? Please, Mary Molly, it's paramount. He could be in serious danger.
He seemed to have some strange tattoo on his arm. At least I think it was a tattoo. Very bold one. It almost seemed to glow like fire. I've heard of Arcane-inscribed tattoos. Maybe it's one of those.
I've got a few ideas as to what that could be. Any other details, Mary Molly?
Just that striking tattoo and his quiet, morose demeanor.
All right, I think we have enough to go on. Thank you, Mary Molly. And for the drinks. DM will waste no time. We finish our drinks, return to the horses, and ride the hells towards the graveyard.
As you ride on horseback towards the graveyard, the sun seems to retreat behind the gray clouds, casting eerie shadows. The sound of the horseshoes become louder as the sounds of nature start dwindling. You pass Leaman Pond, taking note of how lifeless it seems to be. Upon reaching the cemetery, the air itself seems to hold its breath, deep in anticipation itself, hitching the horses, petting them as they seem on edge. The two of you proceed through the front gate. It's ajar and unlocked. Numerous statues of angel-like beings cast an inanimate gaze on the land. The grass is starting to become overgrown, along with various clusters of moss. The mausoleum is in your line of sight. It's near the back of the graveyard. A few ravens fly overhead, though they don't caw or draw much attention to themselves. The surrounding trees creak ever so quietly. Nobody else is around, as expected. A few lamps are lit and swinging slightly from their mounted posts.
Such a happy environment, isn't it, Bronson?
Most cheery. Come now. Keep close and keep an eye out for the grave. Also, what did you suspect about Jorta's tattoo?
That tattoo, from the way Mary Molly described it, seems like it correlates to the Infernal Portal somehow. Just a hunch. I just hope that I'm wrong. For once.
If you're both searching for the specific grave, then you may roll a perception or investigation check with advantage.
Camare plays a slow but mellow melody on her viola, giving Bronson some bardic inspiration.
Thank you, Kamara. Perception with advantage and bardic inspiration. 25 total.
Beautiful result. Bronson, you spot the grave with your spectacular perception and eyesight. Alindra Durathel, there it is, at the corner of the northern part of the cemetery.
Well, here it is, Alindra Durathel. And there are several bouquets of flowers here. Jorta or Ghislaine, gods rest her soul. DM, are there any other signs that someone has visited this grave? Footprints. Anything that Jorta may have accidentally dropped.
With that previous check, you can see footprints leading to and from the grave. You follow the track, soon finding yourselves inside the mausoleum. There are multiple stained glass windows, amplifying and coloring the sunlight that shines through them. The walls and floor have seen better days, the ground coated in layers of dirt and mud. Inside is a single casket in the center.
Is there a plaque on near the casket to indicate who's buried here?
There is, but it's somewhat concealed by dust and cobwebs, and a few cracks and deep scratches are visible underneath it all. Camarere, you feel a little tap on your shoulder, then a cold breeze traversing past you. Bronson, you feel the breeze too, but it doesn't seem to affect you much. Camarere, even with your infernal blood, You feel a chill snake up your spine.
Bronson, did you touch my shoulder?
No. How could I? I'm standing here just in front of you. Even if I wanted to, you're naturally taller, so I'd have to jump. And that'd be noisy.
Exactement comme je le pensais. Des forces Isir sont en jeu. Spirits might be at work here.
Bronson, you see that the footsteps stop at the casket, although half of a footprint is visible just beneath it, and there are a few drag marks.
Bronson makes visible note of this, walking round to the side of the casket before pushing.
Bronson, what are you doing?
This casket might have more than one way of opening.
Roll a strength check, Daniel.
That's a 9 total.
You feel the casket giving a little, moving in the direction you're pushing it towards, but it's not quite enough. You can roll again, but the DC will be slightly higher.
Kamari compose and plays another mellow tune on her viola, bestowing Bronson with bardic inspiration again.
Bronson takes a deep breath before trying a second time, throwing his back into it. 14. Plus bardic inspiration, 17.
With help from Kamarir's inspiration magic, you plunge your body against the casket, feeling it give way this time. With the casket now out of the way, you both see a set of stairs descending down into pure darkness.
Bronson has a few torches stowed away. Even though we both have dark vision, it's still good to have a light source. Just in case. Using his tinderbox, he ignites one. Here we go. Ready, Kamari?
Allons as you're by my side. Bronson, always.
As you all descend down the stairs, the sunlight from above gradually fading as you press on, your hearts race as you feel eyes on you from multiple directions. The stairs feel like they'll continue forever, but they eventually end. With your dark vision, in front of you is a straightforward tunnel. On both sides lie multiple coffins, the ground stained with dried blood. A few candles remain lit, but their light doesn't reach far.
Stay close to me, Kamara. We're being observed by God's knows what.
You don't need to tell me twice. Kamari sticks exceptionally close to Bronson, drawing her rapier.
Cautiously proceeding down the claustrophobic tunnel, the candlelight flickers and almost dances before being snuffed out. From your left, Bronson, one coffin lid bursts free, a figure wrapped in dirty bandages, soon up on its feet, a mummy. Everyone roll initiative.
Bronson got 7.
Natural 1. Plus bonus. 5 total.
The mummy is going first. It drags its rotting body towards you, Bronson. Its empty eye sockets fully focused on you. It launches 2 punches at you, Bronson. First one misses. The second gets you in the shoulder. You feel the necrotic energy sink into your shoulder. Your maximum hit points are reduced by 10 until your next long rest.
Well, shit. In response, Bronson engrosses himself into a barbarian rage, battle-axe in hand. His muscles enlarge and his veins become more conspicuous. He arcs his battle-axe in a single motion, getting the undead bastard in his own shoulder. He goes for another swing, slicing into its chest with a growl.
The mummy lets out a distorted howl, black blood gushing onto the ground.
Kamaria circles around the mummy, soon flanking it from behind. She flourishes her blade, thrusting it forward with surprising speed. She lands a strong hit in the mummy's back, drawing a tiny but potent stream of black blood.
The undead monstrosity turns to you, Kamarir, evidently angry about what you just did. With a flurry of rapid punches, you get pummeled.
Holy shit. Kamarir is looking weary and drained from that.
Bronson roars at the bastard to leave her alone, lashing at it with his battle-axe, leaving a deep gash into his back near Kamara's. He slashes diagonally, going for a wide attack, getting it in the leg.
Kamarir drinks a healing potion she has on her, feeling a bit better. She then goes for vicious mockery on the mummy, proclaiming, "Even the best disguise can't hide your disgusting visage." The mummy recoils as the spell seems to have worked.
2 more coffin lids shake, tremble, and then burst open. Skeletons emerging from them, weapons in hand. One is behind you, Kamara, the other is behind Bronson. The mummy seems to form a crooked smile before it goes to attack you, Bronson. Even with the vicious mockery, the mummy hits. Even through your barbarian rage, Bronson, you feel the potency of the necrosis trying to seep into your body. With each punch the mummy inflicts.
Bronson drops the torch onto the ground, wielding his battle-axe with both hands. Still focused on the mummy, he goes for a strike at its arm, chopping the limb off with a precise, swift downward thrust. Before the mummy can react, he rams his blade into the bastard's chest.
Bronson, how do you want to do this?
Bronson twists the blade further in, ensuring the mummy feels every damn second of it. Before it realizes, Bronson pulls the blade out, leaping up and decapitating the wretched thing.
Nice kill, Bronson. Kamarir turned to face skeleton now up in her face. She chants some arcane words, purple enchantment and energy beginning to form around both skeletons. They fail to resist on word of the magic soon quoted in A, emanating from their bodies.
Both skeletons attack simultaneously, despite them being magically debuffed. Camarier, you get slashed in the arm. Bronson, you dodge the incoming attack from the skeleton closest to you.
Camarier loses concentration, des enchantements magiques dissipating.
Fresh off the kill, Bronson lunges at the skeleton, dealing 2 series of intense blade strikes.
Camarier goes for a vicious mockery on the skeleton that just wounded her. Her voice booms. Even a worm is more useful than you. The skeleton seems to have felt that.
Camarier, the skeleton goes for a swipe at you. Again, even with the disadvantage, that still hits. Max damage, I'm afraid. Bronson, you narrowly avoid being slashed.
Enough of this. With a flash of his weapon, Bronson dismembers and deprives the bone boy of his legs. That finishes it. His blood running hot like lava, he's soon in front of Kamara, attacking her assailant with unrestrained fury.
The skeleton is barely clinging on.
Camarier casts another vicious mockery, shooting at the undead bone man. You repulsive, bland, witless, pathetic amalgamation of bones.
That seems to have done it, but not entirely. With its remnants of its vitality, the skeleton drags its sword across the ground, slashing upwards. If it wasn't for the vicious mockery, that would have been brutal for you, Camarier.
Bronson twirls his blade effortlessly, slashing through its chest and watching as the skeleton falls apart, its bones scattering like fallen bullets.
Excellent job, everyone.
Camarier pens, sitting down on the spot, soaked in blood. Bronson, I need a minute to recuperate and heal.
Bronson crouches beside her, his rage subsiding, getting 2 healing potions from his pack. Take these, Kamara. Save your magical reserves.
Thank you so much, Bronson. Camarier drinks both potions, color restored to her face. I need a little more healing. She casts healing word at 2nd level, getting to her feet afterwards. What about yourself?
The mummy drained me a bit. Aside from that, it barely grazed me. I'll let you know if I require any healing magic. Promise.
Heading further down the tunnel, it splits into 2 separate directions, one left, one right. Down the right, you hear faint sounds of someone grunting and making similar noises.
Anything of interest coming from the left side, DM?
Faint echoes of a fire crackling, along with a door closing.
Bronson? Thoughts?
If those grunting sounds aren't fake, then I say we investigate them first. Could be someone caught in a trap.
I agree with you. Lead the way.
I'll say that you retrieved the torch you dropped.
Thank you, DM. Bronson will do a perception check in case anything else is lurking nearby. 14 total.
You see nothing of note, Bronson. You continue further down the tunnel, the faint sounds now growing louder. It leads you to a small chamber full of caskets and coffins. Some lay open, empty, on the floor. A few withering bodies are scattered about.
Camarier calls out, it's okay, we're friendly. Not zombies. Obviously, come on out, whoever you are.
I need a persuasion check, Camarier.
Natural 20. Plus bonus. 30 total.
From behind a messy pile of coffins, in the corner of the room, a figure crawls out. Her face is covered in scratches and blood, her robes torn and dirty, hair coated in dust.
Who are you? Stay the hell's back. Just stay right there.
Just relax. It's okay. You have my word, we won't harm you. So please compose yourself.
The redhead woman squints at the figures in front of her, slowly attempting to get to her feet. Can you tell me your names, please?
Bronson Stalwart, soldier and stoic adventurer.
I'm Camarier. Adventurer amongst a few other things.
I'm Yereneth, slightly experienced wizard.
A pleasure, Yereneth. Let me help heal you. You're seriously injured.
Yereneth nods quickly, her body weak from her wounds and blood loss.
Camarier makes her way over to her, casting healing word at 2nd level. Yereneth's body is soon glowing with healing magic. Her wounds closing up and any broken bones are mended.
That feels great. By the hells, I needed that, thank you. Yereneth squints at Kamara as she offers her hand.
What's wrong? Yereneth. Camarier gently takes her hand into hers, helping her up slowly. How did you end up in this predicament?
Thank you, Kamara. Yereneth's legs tremble as she adjusts and regains her strength. Let's just say that I ran from home from my family. I know a person and they let me hide down here. But I got far too curious. I ventured away from the safe room I had set up, wandering through the tunnels. Before I knew it, coffins were opening and the dead were rising, soon on me with blinding speed. I got swarmed and heavily wounded by a group of zombies. Only with a desperate blast of spells and instinct did I manage to escape. I lost my glasses in the scuffle, but rather my glasses than my life.
Definitely. How well can you see without your glasses? Where did you lose them?
Not very well. And a good trek back down the left tunnel, back where the split in the main corridor is. But evidently there's a chance that the swarm of undead that attacked me will still be there.
If they are, we'll deal with them. Me and Kamara have already bumped into a few undead recently. It went as well as expected. A few extra corpses for the pyre won't do us any harm.
Uraneth nods, concurring. Thank you both. It's extremely fortunate that you both found me when you did. We can help each other get to the safe room I set up. It's fortified and there are provisions and water inside.
That sounds ideal. Are you alright for following us?
I can make you both out somewhat, don't worry. If need be, I can provide covering fire. Let's get going.